Hello there. I'm going to introduce to you something new. You have learned the past simple tense in the previous lesson. Now, let's learn the past continuous tense and how it is different from the past simple. The past continuous tense is really a very easy tense. Remember that past continuous tense is used to say that an action or more was happening and continued at a certain time in the past. Look at this example. They were playing outside when the rain fell. Here, the action was still going on and continued. They were still playing when something else happened at the same time when the rain fell. But all actions took place in the past. Now, how to form a past continuous tense? We just need the verb to be in the past form and add a verb ing form. That is, when you have a singular subject such as he, she, it, and the pronoun I, or a singular noun such as Henry, the boy, the mother, etc., use was plus the verb ing form. Now, when you have a plural subject such as they, we, you, or a plural noun such as the mothers, the pupils, children, etc., use were plus the verb ing form. Let's look at some examples. Jack was telling a story when suddenly we heard a sound. Here we use was telling because the subject Jack is a singular noun and there is a shorter action that interrupts the longer one, which is telling. And the verb heard is used in the past simple because it is a shorter action. Now look at the word when. It is a key word for the past continuous tense here. Another example. The pupils were singing when their friend arrived. In this example, the word the pupils, which is plural, takes were plus verb ing. Were singing when their friend arrived. And arrived here is used in the past simple form because it is a shorter action in the past. Another example. While he was taking a bath, the light went out. The two clauses here are joined by using the word while. And after the word while, we usually use a past continuous form, that was taking, and the other verb in the past simple form, which is went out. Let's take another example. The teacher walked into the room while we were talking. Here, the pronoun we takes were plus verb ing. That's we're talking, because the word while comes before this verb. Now, remember, in this lesson, we are going to focus a little bit more on how to use the past continuous and the simple past in the same sentence with the adverbs when and while as key words. Now, why do we use the past continuous verbs here? Was telling, were singing, was taking, and were talking. Because they are all a little bit longer actions that were happening and continued at a certain time in the past, and they have duration. The past simple verbs heard, arrived, went, and walked are all shorter actions if compared with the previous longer ones. In order not to be confused, dear learners, here is a summary. The past continuous expresses a longer action that taking place at a certain moment in the past. So, it is used to describe an ongoing action or activity, while the past simple is a shorter action that interrupts the continuity of the past continuous. Let's take an example. While I was reading a book, my sister knocked on the door. The longer action here, was reading, is interrupted by a shorter action, which is the knocking. So, we use was reading in the past continuous and knocked in the past simple. Now, how about doing an exercise? Choose the correct answer for the following. The first one. They, when I went to their house. A, was sleeping. B, were sleeping. And C, slept. The correct answer is B, because the pronoun they takes were plus a verb with ing, not was, in the past continuous tense, and it is a longer action. Another sentence. They, their breakfast when the bus arrived. A, were eating. B, was eating. And C, eating. A, were eating is the correct answer, since the plural pronoun they needs were, not was, plus a verb ing. Next, the rain fell while she to school. A, was cycling. B, were cycling. C, am cycling. That's correct. A, was cycling. Why? Because the singular pronoun she takes was plus a verb ing form, not were. Another sentence. I slept while my friend hard. A, were study. B, was study. C, was studying. The correct answer is C, was studying, as my friend is singular and the singular subject needs was plus a verb with ing form in the past continuous tense. Next, Henry traditional cakes when he was young. A, were selling. B, selling. C, was selling. That's correct. C, was selling, because Henry is a singular noun that requires was plus verb ing form. Next, while I home, a girl ran down the street past me. A was walking, B were walking, C am walking. Great! A is the correct answer. We have the pronoun I, and we should use was plus the verb ing form in the past continuous tense. Now, remember, you have two notes. Number one, if you have a verb that ends with an E, drop the E and add ing, such as make, making, come, coming. 2. If you have a vowel before a final consonant letter in a word, double the final consonant and then add the ing, such as swim, swimming, hit, hitting, stop, stopping. Finally, after studying the lessons on the past simple and the past continuous tenses, you should be able to use both tenses correctly. And do not mix them up. Thanks a lot for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye.